We are back! Alright, so in the very, very beginning of the show, I played you a song. It is called Shine Your Light. For probably about 2 weeks, there's been a song haunting me. It's a song that I sang when I was a little girl. It's, right in the corner where you are. Yeah, I'm not going to make you sing, I promise. Anyways, it really just says those words. Bright in the corner where you are. And what attracted me to you is that I felt that you were doing just that, brightening the corner where you are. So that's what currently resonates with me, and that's what I'm trying to do in my life. And so I haven't forgotten, though, that we were talking about the rabbit hole that you were going down when you then finally reached rock bottom. Tell us. Oh, come on, just tell us. This suspense is just not good for our souls.
Okay, I'm gonna try and wrap it up quickly.
Yeah.
I grew up.
Headlines.
I grew up with very, very supportive parents, where I really felt like you could express and they were fine with it. They'll talk you through it, but they were fine with it. And
So basically, the parents of all millennials. I joke.
I don't know. I hope so.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Carry on talking. It's okay.
But I obviously decided to go out and do some things on my own. Like I mentioned before, the drug use, alcohol abuse. Got married. They didn't even know.
Your parents didn't know that you got married.
Yep.
Is this when they just granted people rights to get married?
No, it was, when was it done?
I don't know. You should know.
I don't know. Who would know?
Okay.
It was something I felt like I needed to do. I thought.
All right. Did you marry a guy or a girl?
A girl.
Okay, cool. So, like, seriously, parents, you said I could do anything. Yeah,
I've done it.
Okay.
But there was a point where I got out of hand, and not necessarily just for them, but for myself as well. Where I got to things that I couldn't handle the results of, and then I went on to dig a deeper hole, like debt problems, and then there was a time where we went through a very rough patch at home financially, and it was nothing that I was used to. We were always comfortable, and things happened when we asked. We went through a rough patch with that as well, like a very rough patch. And I don't mean, I'm not trying to make it seem smaller than what it was. And eventually, like you said, I was one of those people as well who always found might in myself to solve a problem, to fix it for myself. And eventually I got to a place where I thought, you know what, I'm done trying. I can't do it on my own. There is no way, or there's no more falling. The only way up from here. I mean, the only way from here is up.
Okay, but right. This one detail, right? So now you've been vague about everything else. Thank you. We all want the right. The one detail I want you to talk me through is, at what point do you go, okay, this is it? This is the point at which I want my soul to die or make a decision either way, but I can't do this anymore.
It just comes. I don't think there is any specific, because when it did come, I think I was getting better. Things for me were better. I had done everything that I needed to, and some of the things I'd moved past already. But at that point, it just came. It literally just came.
It was like an aftershock.
There was a day.
So your physical life had dealt with it, but your inside life had not.
Exactly. So there was a day where I was literally sitting in my bedroom, and I hope I was thinking, but I got down on my knees and I said, listen, I cannot do this anymore. So, Mr. God, take it on you, because I'm done trying. That's literally it. And it just came. There was nothing specific that had happened on that day, or that it just happened, but it just came that I felt it's not about me anymore.
Okay. So at this point, you learned to pray.
Indeed.
Okay, please explain to me how it is that you brought up in this Christian home, and you were like probably born on a Sunday, and then the very next Sunday we're in church. How did you not learn to pray until rock bottom? What were you doing all these years?
Question. I thought I was praying. I was praying, but I had reserved some might in me to handle the rest. So if I was praying
Oh, so you were like, God, go ahead, take my problems, but leave my pigs. I quite enjoy pork.
That's exactly what it was.
Okay, got it. It's in the Bible too. So, but that becomes a thing for a lot of us. Do you feel like you had done you see, lots of times we've been educated, so our minds are sharp, we know what to do. Lots of times we've been indoctrinated, so our spirits kind of have a map to follow, pray like this, say these words, toss this water, drink this, do that, whatever. But then somewhere in between where our mind, will, and emotions meet, which I call our souls, we don't make the connection of how those things need to come together to make our lives work. You're not. The listeners can't see nodding.
It's because I feel like you have just hit the spot, but I can't even open my mouth. Hit the nail on the head.
Okay.
Exactly what it is.
I know that feeling. Why didn't you just say so in the first place? Because that's what it is. That really is the crux of it. That so much of the time there's so much focus on do this, do it like this, and we get instructed and taught. Think about it this way: when you started seeing, when you started getting into romantic relationships, your parents didn't sit you down and go, okay, cool, this is how you treat a person you love that isn't your brother, your sister, your mother, your father. Okay, you're having a fight with this person. Sit down, let's do this, and teach you how to handle the emotional side of it and actually walk you through. I'm not necessarily saying that it is wrong of our parents to do that. They just were not taught that either. But in every other area of our lives, we are walked through it. We are taught somehow through it. But in the area that concerns our soul, how to actually handle it when your will seems out of whack, when you actually have these fantastic decisions in your mind and you know what's great to do, but you cannot get your feet to go the right way. Your motivation, your drive lies in your soul. And that's where the fatigue, I think, hit you. Yeah. Like, okay, I didn't know there's a part of me somewhere deep down. It's like, tired. But how do I say this? Okay, so then that's fine. You learned how to pray. Did this instantly teach God how to answer you?
God has always been there to answer me, I believe.
Okay.
I just wasn't listening.
Yeah,
because I didn't know how to pray.
Okay. All right, I get it. So the difference between God talking to you and you praying, you say you weren't hearing him because you didn't know how to pray. But isn't praying just talking to him?
Praying is definitely just talking to him, but then, like I said, I would pray, but have a reservation for me to
answer that prayer.
Yeah.
Right. So who was God in this particular equation where you would pray, but you would have a reserved sort of, I'm going to answer this one myself?
It was who I thought God was.
Yeah. You know what? It's not unlike a lot of people because, quite frankly, I was talking to someone else and I actually mentioned it the other day that a lot of times we find ourselves where you say, Lord, please fix this for me. And you think you're praying, but then you walk away and you take it with you. Exactly. It's like if you'd actually gone to, I don't know, a mechanic who fixes microwaves and you came with your microwave and you're like, plunked it on the counter, like, it's not working. And they're like, okay, cool, we'll check it out, we'll sort it out for you. And then you walk out.
And you take it screwdriver's worth and you take everything worth and you try and fix it on your own. And when it doesn't work, you go, this microwave guy didn't fix the microwave. Exactly what it is.
Wow, genius. Give me a high five. So, yeah. It's an interesting way to frame. So now that you went to that journey and you are on this journey now, okay, you went on a journey to this journey because now apparently you're still on a journey, right?
Yep.
But you like took a short left, short right. You're like, okay, this is the right journey for me. Sharp. Now that you're on this journey, what is prayer to you today?
Prayer for me is connecting to God, like literally connecting. Not necessarily just asking Him, but talking to Him and awaiting His response and living that response. Because a lot of the times we will say, God, hypothetically speaking, God, I need $1 million. This is what I'm going to do with it. I promise you that this is what I'm going to do if you give it to me. He then doesn't give it to us when we think we want it. And we think He doesn't answer our prayers, or He gives it to us and then we then decide, oh, you know what, I've got R1 million now. And I actually had a 20,000 Rand debt that I had to pay at Capitec when you had said that this is what I'm going to do with it, and the debt was nowhere to be found. So now it's a matter of talking to Him, listening to Him, and then doing what He has suggested I do.
How does He suggest these things to you?
You're going to try and make me sound crazy.
Yeah. Clearly. No. I tell you what, I'll tell you how He speaks to me, and you can tell me first.
There's a lot of ways. I've learned very recently through this journey that when I ask for something and I believe that I need it, I either get it or I don't get it, or I get it when God feels that it is right for me. And that's exactly how I feel He answers me. If I don't get it, if I've tried with all my might and I don't get it, then it means it's not for me. He's answered me and He said, no, it's not for you. If I do get it, then I know that He's with me. If it takes some time, but I see that I'm getting somewhere, then I know that He's saying, oh God, wait. And that's how He talks.
It doesn't make you sound like you're playing it doesn't make you sound crazy. It makes you sound like you're playing the lotto. Hey, Pop, you're gonna do this. No, you're not gonna do it. Okay, maybe you will. I'm joking. So I'm gonna tell you mine because I promised I was going to. So one day I'm driving home. I was living in Umtata that time, and I was troubled with much. In those days, I was really just troubled with much. So I'm driving my car and I'm busy sitting, and I deliberately drive in through this entrance to my particular city where I can see all the city lights as I drive into it. And so suddenly I have this thought. If God was here right now and He wanted to talk to you, how would you know Him? How would you recognize that this is God? I'm driving, it's night, I'm tired, I'm on my own. It's like, you know what? The very fact that this question has occurred, it's not the type of thing I'd be asking myself. I think God is here trying to sensitize me to let's talk. And the most incredible presence was with me. And this is how this came about. And I looked up in my rear view mirror, and there's a part of my car that's called the owner's corner. It's like on the left-hand side, passenger seat, back, yeah, there. If I was a chauffeur and the owner was in the car and I was driving the owner, they'd be sitting there. Okay. That's pretty much where he was sitting in my car that day. And the one thing that I learned That was the first of many conversations. But the one thing I learned from that is that he said to me, when you come to me with something, don't commit yourself to how it's going to happen or where it's going to come from. Your resources and your imagination is limited. Mine isn't. And as such, we've run out of time. Who does this to us?